It's week 17 of the 2024 season, and we've got C.D. Lamb. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Saints and the Raiders, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience.
Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On third down, Herbert. Caught by Flowers. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago. Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard, but lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the in route. That's good for a gain of 5. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. They've got first down from the 31. It's a design boot. He finds Laporta. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. Second and 6 coming up here. Achane on the toss right. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
One of the tight ends in motion left. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Able to find Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff running right, Pierce. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Darius Slay has it. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
The Saints with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Burrow out of the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Matt Ariza on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Escapes a defender. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Raiders send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Herbert from the gun. Completed to Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. Into the secondary past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Herbert on 1st down. That pass caught by Renfro. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Able to get it to Reed. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A-Chain. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. A-Chain again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Again, it's Chubb. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Burrow setting to throw. He'll get this complete to Chubb. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Burrow setting up the play action. That's complete. David Njoku. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Motioning him from the slot right. On first down, here's Burrow. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here we go, second and very long. That's Lamb running a slant. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Burrow. He has room past the 25. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8. They kick the running back in motion. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So they're left facing third and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Now Burrow. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone, you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Raiders and this running back headed back out for a new series. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now, Herbert. Has a man, it's Achane. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. All right, set now, first and 10. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Herbert now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Saints have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Saints returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Play action now, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Here he is on 3rd and long. Completed to Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They give inside to Chubb. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 28-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Burrow from the gun. Got a man. It's Njoku. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Chubb. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Chubb. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. They'll motion a tight end left. They'll run with Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home with a big sack. This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Renfro on the catch. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
The give now to Chubb. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's a give to Chubb. Takes out a one-stop, and he runs out after a very nice game. They're going to have to hang on to that momentum, though, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Burrow. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Burrow out of the shotgun. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Zerline with the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Able to find Renfro here. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Herbert from the gun. Finding Flowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. 1st and 10, Herbert. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Herbert throwing again. That pass caught by Renfro. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Tight end motioning right. It's Herbert once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Brings up second and 5 at the 39.
They motion the tight end over. Now Herbert again. Caught by Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
He's ready to throw it. A gain of 9 yards.
Herbert to throw once more. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. Tight end going in motion here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So we're at halftime here in beautiful New Orleans, and it's the Saints who've got the lead as we head to the break. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where you see the final score there. Jamar Chase, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Rattler, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints and Joe Burrow all set to take over. First and 10 now from the 30. They begin the drive with Chubb. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Chubb running out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Raiders are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Back to the air. Herbert has a man. It's A-Chan. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He finds Laporta. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, the big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. Didn't read the intended target. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll start this series with an option left. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They'll give to Chubb on the option. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Second and 10 now. Lays out left side and gets it. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Slot receiver headed left. Chubb here on 1st down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Burrow. That's taken in by Wangu. Juke the defender. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Chubb brings it in. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
This is Chubb. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Running back sent in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Bass's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Reed's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They put Flowers in motion right. Here's Achane up the middle. And that hit stuffs him in his tracks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Achane on the inside give. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Achane again. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders bring it back to even. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Setting up the running back screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Motioning left is their running back. On third down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he's there to make the fair catch right at the 10-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Herbert from the gun. Finds Laporta. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Getting about 50 yards of boots so far, and here's another quality effort. Fair catch made here at the 30. And they may say they're not paying attention, but everybody maintaining a constant eye on the current playoff picture. A lot on the line each week for the teams that think they have what it takes to make a run in the postseason. Tight end in motion right. Here's Chubb up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Play action now. Burrow. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
On third down, they'll go with Chubb. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, here's Burrow. Judy there to grab it. And he's taken down at the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They give inside to Chubb. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Now give right side to Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a fourth-quarter lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Point after converted by Zerline. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Handoff running right. Pierce. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Burrow back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, Decision making is also knowing when to salvage a play, salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. This one misses the tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gut here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finding Flowers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Laporta with the grab. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is reeled in by Reed. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's Herbert once more. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down carry for Achan. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. To throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down, Las Vegas.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now. And he brings it in. Touchdown. And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Chubb brings it in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Looking to throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Here he is to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it sets up second down. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Njoku. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And that, folks, is your game winner.
That kick was a heck of a distance, but with the adrenaline that you know he had flowing through him in that moment, it helped give him all the drive he needed to send the game winner through.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Darius Slay has it. So it's a win for the Saints. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.